What's going on, guys? We are back once again for Justified Primeval, episode 4. So, obviously, I know there's still been a lot of mixed reviews, but I'm still sticking with it. Still going to be giving reviews for you guys. So, obviously, keep putting your comments down below what you guys think about the show, what you guys think is going to happen, and also what's your overall thoughts on how everything's going to continue. Now, this episode felt like a little more justified, in my opinion, due to the fact of it pretty much leaves off right where it did leave off, where Clement was trying to scare the Albanian guy that took interest in Sandy, and then he made him lie underneath where his secret door was coming in, and he had him break his leg. He goes to the hospital, and of course, all the Albanians are there to not only protect him, but to figure out exactly who did that to him. And when this occurs, Raylan is really the only one to be able to talk to the Albanian boss and tell him, look, we're looking for the same guy, but if you go out looking for a war, then it's going to be a lot harder to find him than dealing with him the best way possible. So, long story short, the one that he's dealing with is the uncle to the kid that Clement went ahead and screwed up his leg, and we see that Raylan has pretty much come to terms with this guy's decision of, okay, if you find him first, you get to do justice, but if I find him, then you're going to be picking up a body. So now Raylan's going to be on the hunt, trying to warn anyone that is related to Manziel that they're going to be in danger. So he does try to tell Sandy. He even tries to go to that one Carolyn, who is the DA, and she's still not wanting to listen to him due to the fact that she thinks because of her status that she's going to be untouchable. But Lord and behold, we see where the Albanians are closing in to find Sandy. They go to her where she worked. They were able to wrangle up her boss, be able to make him talk of where she lived. They even go to where she apparently lives, where she has a roommate, and held her hostage, as well as pretty much scaring the life out of her and trying to use her to get Sandy to come home. While Sandy and Clement are on the town, we see where Sweetie may actually be making moves of his own. We see where he does go to Carolyn still about trying to make a deal possibly with the attorney's office. If he snitches, then he'll get immunity, as well as doing community service, and then also that he'll be protected, and he knows if he snitches, then more than likely he will die. But at the same time, with Clement revealing the little black booklet that the judge had, this gives him more reason to go after more money and be able to have names as well as blacklisting people and have money and leverage over people at the same time. Now, it kind of makes me wonder how many names are in that book, and also, is anyone Raylan knows, or even Raylan himself, in that black book by chance, because of how many ones that the judge went through for not only the U.S. Marshal offices, but also with the Detroit police as well. So it makes me wonder exactly who's in that little black book, and what kind of information did the judge have on so many so-called individuals. Also, we got to see where, I guess, Clement and Sweetie finally made a deal on possibly wanting to work together again to go after whatever possible money that the judge had hiding from all these people, and also what leverage he had over them. Now, another thing we saw is Raylan still being toned down. We do see where they're able to follow to Sandy's place, as well as also be able to stop them from harming any further of her roommate. They're able to shoot one of the Albanians, but then also at the same time arrest the other. And Raylan does stop the other Albanians trying to go after Carolyn, while still posting a patrolman at her house. And as he said, I guess I drew the last straw. And it still does seem like that they're wanting to push these two together, which again, it makes no sense for either character. It makes no sense for Ryan's character. I feel like that they are definitely pushing these two together, and I still do understand a lot of people's issues with the show as well. Again, I feel like the writers, they are trying to put a lot of different things into Justified that was already there, but they're wanting to push it more than what it was pushed to begin with, and it just still is not a very good thing to do. I'm not a big fan of it, and I really don't like. I'm just not a big fan of some of these characters. Some of them, like the old school crew from the original Justified I can handle for his co-workers. I can handle them. I really don't care any about the other so-called police that he's working with. I don't really care too much for the villains either, or the antagonists in here. A lot of them are either kind of annoying or boring. There was even something I said, I think about a week or so ago. I think I said this to someone I knew, that I said Boyd would definitely give Clement a run for his money. Like, people automatically think that Clement may be the worst antagonist ever. I'm sorry, he doesn't hold a candle to Boyd. He doesn't hold a candle to some of these other guys that Raylan has gone up against. They're a lot more intense, they're a lot more feared, and they have a lot more of a status of being able to do whatever they want. So it makes me wonder exactly what exactly the writers were thinking about having this type of character, where it seems like Raylan has already come across these types of fiends before. So it makes me wonder what exactly was the whole premise of trying to get this character going in this show. Because honestly, I could see if he was doing this kind of crap in Harlan, then Boyd probably would have just been like, "Son, you think you're tough? Let me show you tough." Something around those lines. I think he would definitely would have shown him exactly what he would have been doing wrong. Been like, "Hey, you think you're this? Nah, bud, you're not." I can just see that with his character. So it kind of makes me wonder exactly what's going to be happening in the next episode. More than likely, is Carolyn really going to get closer? What type of work is Sweetie trying to do? Is he trying to still use Clement? And also, how much is Clement going to do more damage to the city of Detroit, and also possibly to Raylan and the rest of these characters? So overall, guys, what is your overall thoughts of this episode? Was it a good episode? Was it a bad episode? Are you just waiting for the next one to be better? What is your overall thoughts and standing so far of these episodes and also the series thus far? I know, again, like I said, a lot of people are mixed about this. There's some people, like I said, that are enjoying it. Other people are not supporting it. There's some people that are supporting it. A lot of ones from the channel here, from what I'm seeing, there's been more negative than I think positive for the show, which again, I do see everyone's point. And again, Raylan has toned down, but I think we're all waiting for the Raylan Givens that pretty much just pulls and shoots without realizing, hey, what did I do? Or, oh crap, did I get that right? Something like that. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, guys. But overall, let me know what you think, and I'll see you as always on the next one.